broadcasting from the Pepsi Center. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. And breaking down the game right now, let's take a look here at Maverick.
Well, coaches love him because of the hustle he's continually showing out on the floor. And I think where you really see it most is on the offensive board.
And not only that, but he plays a huge part in their transition game. You know, getting the ball up court in a hurry is his first thought when he gets the rebound in his hands, and he does it very well.
For the Denver Nuggets, they come in off that loss to the Golden State Warriors.
I thought overall, Kevin, it was mostly the defensive effort that hurt them. Just no energy, no purpose.
Steve, I thought they were late on their rotations. They didn't really communicate well, and as a result, they paid for it.
Now, here is Miller. Working on Bryant. Miller, the pass to Russell. Back to Miller. 5 to shoot. No one near him. And he hits the jump shot. Miller's got the first points on the scoreboard for Denver. Kobe with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Love kicks to Kobe. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Left side, Kobe. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the defender draped all over.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
This is his first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Kobe. He hits both from the stripe.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a win against the Detroit Pistons.
And you just had to admire the versatility they showed offensively that day.
Yeah, their scoring came from all over the place. If one approach didn't work for them, they found another that did.
Here's Maverick. On deep. They get it again. The shot's good from Maverick. Maverick's got his first points of the night.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Williams passes to Big Red. Williams dishes to Kobe. Big Red unloads from 13. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And it was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Davis, the pass to Maverick. Feeds it to Miller. He dishes it to Russell. Good, and Miller gets the assist. Russell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
Williams up on top. On the wing, Kobe releases, and he connects with the jumper.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Russell. He kicks to Davis from 13. Here's Issel, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, guys, the head coach for the Portland Trailblazers gave me just a couple of minutes. He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
And as always, Doris, thank you. That is good.
The bounce pass was the key to the play.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Williams passes to Cool Hands. Love backing him down. Baseline jumper. And Portland again with the bucket.
And they're on fire. They've made 4 straight shots to get this thing going.
Pass to Maverick. Here's Maverick. Kicks it to Russell. Pulls up on the wing. Count the bucket. Russell's got 8 points. The Trailblazers have gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Love the pass to Big Red. Here's Maverick. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Denver's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. There's the pass to Davis. And Denver again with the bucket.
Look at the size discrepancy there between the defender and the shooter.
Well, those are warm-up jumpers when there's not a hand in his face. He'll knock those down all day.
Now here's Kobe. A 23-point game for him in the win against Detroit. And Williams backs in. Passes it to Big Red. 6 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That's good from Big Red. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Denver in the lead. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And as you'd expect, they pretty much handled this team a year ago.
Back to Miller. Russell. And they double up Russell. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Miller penetrating. Nice D from Big Red. Clark, opposite ends of the conference here. The expectations are pretty much the same as last season.
Well, Kevin, you never know what's going to happen. You don't know where the upsets will take place, but they do occur pretty much all the time.
Here's Big Red. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit. And Russell gets it to go on the assist for Miller. Miller's got 3 assists in the game. Williams with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit.
Yeah, not to mention 4 big steals on the night. He was getting it done at both ends of the floor. Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
Full 24-second shot clock. Outside, Kobe. Pass to Big Red. He feeds it to Williams. 6 to shoot. Expanding his range. Rebounded by Maverick. Maverick's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And it's Miller penetrating. There's the dish to Russell. The pass to Maverick. Stolen away. Kobe against Russell. Passes to Big Red. Got a piece of it. Williams kicks to Kobe. Kobe draws the double. Shot clock at 5. And there's Love from the arc. Portland no good that time either. The Nuggets leading by 4. The drive by Russell. Maverick passes to Russell. Miller outside. He passes to Maverick. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Lets it fly. Russell. Here's Issel. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him. The Trailblazers making a switch here. He's off on the second.
Well, even though he couldn't get them all to fall, he did at least make it a 2-possession game.
Dandridge passes to Kobe. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. Jones. Nice D from Maverick.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
The Nuggets with another miss. Trailblazers trail by 5. Mans a screen. The open shot. Williams. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Miller outside. Smith outside. The feed now to Miller. Back to Smith. Pass to ABC. Williams with the steal. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. Finishes the break with a slam.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Here's the Cobra. Smith outside. They set the pick. From 12 feet out. Off the left rim and out. Trailblazers trail by 3. Pass to Dandridge. Here's Little General. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Nuggets third.
Yeah, wonderful passing team, and it was the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's the Cobra. The pass to Goose. Working on Nance. The jump hook. No good from Goose. Portland's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Nance passes to Little General. Here's Dandridge. On the wing, Williams. Clock at 6.
He is so creative, Kevin. That's what I love about watching him. As good as anybody in the league at breaking down a defender one-on-one.
And Steve, he's earned a nickname that's familiar to anybody that's followed basketball, the microwave. There's no slow build-up with him. All he needs is one shot to go down, and it can set him off, turn him into a real scoring machine. He cooks with gas, not electricity.
Both good from the line that time. The Nuggets have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Here's the Cobra. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The shot's good from Goose. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Left side, Williams. Plenty of space. He squares up and sinks it. Williams has got 6. Here's the Cobra. Passes it to ABC. Shoots it. Misses off the right iron.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Little General, the pass to Williams. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Pass to ABC. And he finished it off with a lay-in. ABC has got his first 2 points of the night.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Pass to Dandridge. Gives him the lead pass. Jones can't hit. Now Denver takes it the other way.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
Smith, the pass to the Cobra. Back to Smith. Jacks up a 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nance has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 6. Here's Little General. Good on the leaner. Denver with the ball. Here's the Cobra. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. There's the screen. And there's the pass to Counts. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Here's Little General. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far.
Coming up this Wednesday night, November 11th.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade, as there is more basketball in store. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Denver.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And they're knocking down that mid-range jump shot, too, so they're really doing a nice job offensively.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Denver. They got counts. Goose out there with Cunningham. And it's the Cobra. And it's Houdini at the point. And so here's Portland. After the Nuggets pick up 2. Williams passes to Little General. On the wing, Nance. Here's Little General. Back to Nance. Dishes to Jones. 4 on the clock. Tries a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
A lot of stuff going on around the league. The game I'm looking forward to is the Bucks. I think that should be a close one.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
A chance here, Kevin, to check out how the Trailblazers ranked in the NBA last season. 6th in free throw percentage, 15th in scoring. And as far as team shooting percentage, not really a strong suit for them. They were in the top 20 and tried to compensate for that lack of shooting with better defense.
And this is a good shooting team, Clark. It really shows in their free throw percentage. You mentioned they were in the top 10 in terms of free throw percentage as a team last year. I think it's important for this club to really attack offensively. When they do get to the line, they tend to knock down their free throws, and those easy points go a long way.
And Denver has possession after the miss from Williams. No good from the Cobra. Williams with the ball, now defended by Houdini. Swiped it away. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Williams can't get it to go.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Well, as a unit, they shot about 70% from the line over the course of last season, so not the kind of percentage they were hoping for.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Big Red comes in for Jones. And Cool Hands subbed in for Larry Nance.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Trailblazers have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
Well, you look back at a season ago, this is a club that made 78% of its shots from the free throw line, so very comfortable with that strike.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Mavericks checked in for the Cobra, and Andre Miller has subbed in for Houdini. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Russell is screen on Cobra. Here's Maverick, looking for his first basket still in this one. 5 on the clock. Russell with it. Picked up by Love. And it's Russell missing. Trailblazers trailed by 5. Love goes in. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. They host the Spurs after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And that one falls for Love.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
Mavericks checked in for the Nuggets. Now, here is Miller. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
Kevin, his passing is what blew me away. I mean, to see him orchestrate their offense so impeccably, that was a sight to behold.
Williams attacking. Right side, Kobe. Back to Williams. He dishes it to Kobe. From the baseline. That's good. Kobe's got 10. The Nuggets leading by 3. Pass to Maverick. Maverick backs him down. Great D that time from Cool Hands.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on it.
Outside Williams. Feeds to Love. Cool Hands. Outside Kobe. There's the 3. And that one's good. Love. Love's got 7 points for the quarter.
Kevin, he didn't hesitate that time. The D gave him a step, and he just pulled up and drained the 3.
Russell passes to Maverick. Williams with the steal. He kicks it to Love. Lays it up and banks it in. Love's got 11. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Trailblazers?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, I do too, and I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
Now, here is Miller. Clock at 6. Russell passes to Maverick to halt the run. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Rudely thrown down after the offensive rebound. He is ramped up now.
Yes, you're right, and you figure this game might come down to a few of those effort plays.
Always does, Kevin.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Seems like that kind of a contest tonight.
While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Nuggets in second.
Yeah, it was an impressive campaign for their big man, and I thought the whole team did a really nice job of getting bodies on people and really boxing out.
Both free throws good from Big Red.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Now here is Davis. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Warriors in Oakland.
And don't forget about the incredible rebounding night for him, too. I mean, just devouring the glass all game long.
That drops. And 12 points for Kobe Bryant.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Outside Russell. Back to Miller. Kicks to Russell. Fires from deep. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Pulls up. Good. He hits the jump shot. Love's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Miller dishes to Davis. He passes it to Maverick from 12 feet out. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Takes it from 10. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers leading by 6. He feeds it to Love. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Just a fantastic game for Love. 13 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. You know, they don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Both free throws good from Love. Denver's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Pass to Maverick. The dish to Russell. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. Russell's got 13 points.
You know, even though he doesn't really have a long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
And here are the Trailblazers now. It's a 5-point game. They host the Spurs after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. The feed to Love. And the pass to Big Red. No good.
Now that's great technique. They're shielding his man off and keeping him off the glass.
And it's Miller penetrating. Here's Davis. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. 6 points for Anthony Davis.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Kobe, covered by Miller. Kobe passes to Big Red. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pass to Miller. Dishes it to Russell. 6 to shoot. Back to Miller. All alone. And Denver again with the bucket. Portland leading. Outside, Kobe. Love up top. Passes it to Big Red. Here's the hook. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Davis. Denver's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Back to Russell. And Denver again with the bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make-off an assist. Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Russell.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down. Well, let's look back to last year's Nuggets while we've got a moment here, Kevin. First in scoring, second in rebounding. And they were number 2 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. This team really prides itself on getting after the ball handler and attacking the ball on defense.
But when you get down to it, I mean, the identity of this club is that they score the ball. Number 1 in the league, they have so many ways to hurt you, and that seems to inspire them with confidence every single game.
Now here's Kobe. He's got 12. He dishes it to Love. Russell's there. Shot to end this cold run. Nice D from Russell. For Denver, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Miller with the ball. Picked up by Love. Back to Miller. 6 on the shot clock. 8 feet away. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Pretty good performance from the free throw line last season. He was about 84% from the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Here's Big Red. He has 6. Back to Kobe. Good D by Miller. The Nuggets leading by 4. Shot from 12. Davis kicks to Miller. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Trailblazers shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Williams passes to Cool Hands. It's his first trip to the line. 2 shots. And the first one at the line is good. ABC's checked in for Anthony Davis. All free throws good from Cool Hands. 1:06 left now here in the second. Denver's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Back to Miller. Denver passing it around. The drive by Russell. Here's Maverick. Takes it into the teeth of the D and completes the layup. Maverick's got his first basket of the night.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
For the Trailblazers, Anthony Davis comes in for Maverick, and Smith subbed in for Russell. Now, here is Smith. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Davis dishes to Smith. Just 5 to shoot, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Here's Kobe. And no good trying to get that one. And a tight game here as we end the first half. The Nuggets on top, up 3. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
It's halftime. I'm Damon Bruce. Out at Pepsi Center, the action has been good. The Denver Nuggets have the lead against Portland. 2 evenly matched teams going head-to-head. Could be a playoff preview. Andre Miller making a statement in this one. He's got 9 points, and he's stacking up the assists, too, keeping the defense off balance with his passing. And for Portland's angle, they've been grinding away. They've taken full advantage of that charity stripe. Those free throws, they add up. Kobe off to a good start. He's been creating some very good looks for himself, up over the 50% mark from the floor. And a look now at some games that have yet to tip off. For the Spurs, they'll be up against the Kings out in Sacramento. Start time is 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. And another game that's coming up, the Clippers out in Los Angeles will go up against the Grizzlies. Some star-studded performance sure to be had in that one. Tip time, 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific. Now we'll look at the games that have gone final. For Orlando, it was a win against the Pacers in Indiana. They ended up just taking that game over. They were in complete control. Thanks.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Really an incredible game from Russell.
Boy, you wonder how long he can continue to shoot the 3 ball as well as he has to this point. He's been lights out.
Steve, you know that as well as anyone being the shooter you were. Sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks 3 feet wide.
On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Kobe. Big right out there with cool hands. Then it's Williams. And it's Love at the small forward.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Wow, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
Miller, the pass to Maverick. Russell kicks to Miller. Back to Russell. Second chance shot. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
They sure are. You got to come up with something. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting ridiculous.
Pass to Big Red. With the lead pass. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And that's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
That free throw good from cool hands. The Nuggets leading by 3. Miller outside. He passes to Maverick. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Cool Hands got his 4th rebound in this one. Feeds to Love.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Russell with it. Now guarded by Cool Hands. Davis dishes to Miller. And Big Red gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Outside, Davis. Clock at 6. He kicks it to Russell. Takes a 3. Denver gets it back. Whistle.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Now Williams still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. There's the block. Here's Russell, and he bangs it home with one hand. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Outside Williams. Back to Love. Kicks it to Kobe. Fires it up. Kobe can't get that one to fall. The Nuggets leading by 5. Back to Miller. He feeds it to Russell. There's the dish to Miller. 8 feet away. Gets it to go. Miller's got 11 points.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And there's the call on Maverick. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Kobe passes to Love. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from 19. That's good on the jump shot. He's got 17.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Denver calls timeout. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. The Nuggets, number 1.
They were the highest scoring team last season for a reason, Kevin. I mean, nobody found a way to effectively slow down their offensive production. And everybody tried a lot of different things, but this team is so balanced and so versatile and so unselfish, it's hard to keep them from putting points on the board.
Outside, Davis. The feed to Miller. Knocked loose. Unloads. And Davis can't get it to go.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Williams' shot is off. Denver leading by 5. Inside. Shot denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Nuggets. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Trailblazers trail by 5. Now here's Kobe. He's got 15. Love kicks to Kobe. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And that's 10 points for Big Red.
Boy, nice tip in to salvage the points from the missed shot and made it work.
It did, yeah. And those second chance points, Clark, they do add up.
Yes, sir.
They sure do. That's why boxing out is so important. Defensively, you can't just let a guy get to the rim and not put a body on him.
Love dishes to Williams. Now the pass to Kobe. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Anthony Davis.
Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Miller against Kobe. Miller, the pass to Maverick. Dishes to Russell. Pass to Miller. 6 to shoot. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Here's Goose. Passes it to Cunningham. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Good D by Williams. Portland trailing here. Right side, Kobe. Left side, Williams. To tie. No good off the back of the rim. Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Houdini. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Russell kicks to Cunningham. Shoots a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Nance has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He dishes it to Love. Unloads from 13. That one wide left.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Kuzi. They swipe it. Here's Williams. A shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Williams has got 8 points. The Nuggets shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Here's Houdini, guarded by Kobe. Counts, passes to Houdini. Leads him in there. Here's Gugliotta. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
For Denver, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. The first one falls. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Both free throws good from Goose.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Williams passes to Cool Hands. Feeds it to Kobe. Shot is off.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising with such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
Pass to Houdini. Rocket 6. Bissell slams it back in. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Well, I love that aggression. Forget about the tip. Just grab the thing and slam it home.
Well, one away to get second chance points.
Man, don't take any risks. Just put that ball back in the hoop.
And the kid picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Williams, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Williams kicks to Williams. There's the pick. He passes to Cool Hands. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Russell against Williams. Miller outside. The pass to Matthew. Backs down. Rebound by Williams. Portland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Passes it to Big Red. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 12 points for Big Red. The Nuggets trail. He kicks it to Russell. He feeds it to Cunningham. There's a screen. Miller, the pass to Goose. Cunningham inside. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And for Portland, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Kicks it to Nance. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Pass to Cool Hands. Back to Williams. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Here's Cool Hands. They grab their own miss. Big Red passes to Williams. Outside Williams. 1:57 left in the third. A second chance effort. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Williams. And it's 13 points for Williams.
And his confidence has come back since halftime after really a rough first 2 quarters.
Miller with a screen on Williams. Goose, the pass to Russell. The dish to Miller. Back to Russell. To stop the run. Gets it to go. Russell's got 20 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Outside Williams. passes to Cool Hands. And stolen by Miller. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And it's Russell missing. Trailblazers shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. And Williams, here we go. Outside Williams. Again, the Trailblazers good for two.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Miller outside. Here's Issel. It's rebounded by Cool Hands. Portland leading. Nance outside. Now the feed to Williams. Dishes it to Williams. Pass to Nance. Nance, right side. And that one's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 4. The pass to Maverick. Trying to break that ice cold streak. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go Clark right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could.
The NBA season gains momentum. The Los Angeles Clippers go up against the Dallas Mavericks this Wednesday, 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Portland.
And their mid-range shooting continues to be accurate.
Don't overlook the success they've had at the free throw line tonight either.
Maverick out there, it counts. And it's Andre Miller, and it's ABC, and it's Russell in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Love dishes to Kobe. The shot no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. Left side, Miller. Pass to ABC. Russell with the shot. But they'll get another chance. Miller, the pass to Counts. Working on Bryant. Second shot opportunity. Counts. That's good. And it's all knotted up.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
Yeah, and that's their goal down the stretch. Continue to find those close-range shots.
Gets it to go. And that's 21 points for Kobe Bryant.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Pass to ABC. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Tipped away. 6 on the shot clock. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Smith checked in for the Nuggets. Clock at 4. And it's good. Caught through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. He dishes it to Williams. There's the pick. Cool Hands. Love outside. Feeds it to Kobe. Kicks it out to Love. 5 to shoot. Left side, Love. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. So it's Denver now, trailing by 2. Miller, the pass to Counts. And there's the foul. It goes on Cool Hands. That is his first foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Miller outside. ABC. He passes to Maverick. Shot clock at 6. Great D that time from Cool Hands. Kobe with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Back to Williams. He kicks to Love. Backing down. Unloads from 13. Gets it to go. Now Now it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And there's the pass to Maverick. Back to Miller. Smith outside. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got his 8th assist here tonight. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And Williams, here we go. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Maverick. Maverick's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And you know, he is an extremely skilled player attacking off the dribble, too. I mean, he's got a great pull-up jumper as well, Steve.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Counts. Cunningham comes in for Maverick. And it's Russell in for Smith. It's Davis on the wing. Passes to ABC. And it's blocked by Love. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
You cannot afford to make mistakes like that here in a tight game.
Mavericks checked in for Cunningham. Trailblazers leading by 3. Outside Williams. Back to Love. Outside Williams. To the paint. Collins makes it off the glass.
How about the field goal percentage shooting this half, guys? It's gone through the roof.
Miller outside. He feeds it to Russell. Maverick. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 15 points for Maverick.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, a little finger roll.
It's a pick by Love. Russell against Williams. 6 to shoot. Kobe against Miller. And the shot is good. Kobe's got 5 points in the quarter. The Nuggets trail by 5. Pass to ABC. Here's Maverick. Working on Williams. Lets it go from 11. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Well, he's got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
Left side, Kobe. Poked loose. There's the pass to Cool Hands. From 13, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
You know, with all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Well, and that usually leads to a win. I mean, this is just very efficient offense that we're seeing tonight.
And Russell with the basket on the assist from Miller. Russell's got 22. Trailblazers leading by 3. Outside, Kobe. Left side, Williams. Shoots from 12. Denver grabs the miss. And here's Miller. Pass to ABC. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Big Red's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's the screen. Williams attacking. No good.
These are incredible rebounding numbers. I'm not sure if we've ever seen anything like this, Clark.
That's for sure, Steve. I mean, a superhuman performance on the backboards. Well done.
Shooting for Denver. ABC at the line for 2.
That free throw good from ABC.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
Williams is checked in for Portland. Bryant. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
A lot of noise coming from these fans. Pretty unhappy with that call.
Well, you know, we've got a lot of amateur officials in the crowd, and not one of them liked it.
Mavericks checked in for ABC. Deflected and stolen by Love. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Kicks to Love. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Williams inside. He's guarded by Russell.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And that is good. Russell's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You know, I think when you got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kickout's the only choice.
Love outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the line. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And the defense did just enough to throw him off that shot.
Here's Davis, and it's Denver scoring again.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. And they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, and a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
With the putback. It's good on the putback. And that's now 9 points for Cool Hands.
Excellent work to turn that miss into 2 points on the tap-in.
Hustle points, I believe they called it.
And great instincts, too. I mean, just anticipating where the ball is heading. Great job there, beating everybody else to the ball.
Gets it to go. And that's 19 points for Maverick.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
The offensive rebound. And the shot is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Looked like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
Miller outside. Now the dish to Russell. They set the screen. Elbow shot. And again it's Denver.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Now a timeout called by Portland. You have to like what we're seeing from Russell.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers head coach was going over with his guys. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page, and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
On the wing, Kobe. Covered by Miller. Kobe goes in. Softly drops in the floater. Kobe's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. 1:57 left to play in the final quarter. .157 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Russell. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Russell's got 13 points in the second half.
This has really become an intense ballgame ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
Here's Kobe. And it's good.
This seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
The free throw drops for Kobe.
Well, so far he hasn't been able to get to the line like he did in the first. The defense is playing him a little bit smarter, backing off of him a bit and defending without foul.
Maverick passes to Maverick. Miller kicks to Davis. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They lead by 1. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Kobe. It's rebounded by Maverick. Maverick's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The feed to Miller. They set the pick to take the lead, and the layup is good.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Love gets to Kobe. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it get any slimmer than what it is now, guys.
Oh, what a basket and at the perfect time. How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
Outside Williams. Dishes it to Love. Back to Williams. Launches it. The shot by Kobe, no good. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Maverick. Six on the shot clock. And it's Miller penetrating. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. And you don't get too many better looks from that range.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 3. 9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's what's your take?
Well, they've got two options here. They can go for the 3 and the tie, or the quick 2 and the foul.
I like the idea of going for the quick 2. Take it to the rim, and that wouldn't be a bad way to approach this situation.
And here's Kobe from the arc. Misses the 3. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
Denver calls timeout. They're ahead by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
So the Nuggets win it. They pulled off this win.